Hey friends, it's J Lobos coming back to you on another episode. And on today's episode, I wanted to talk to you guys out there that are considering bankruptcy, are considering credit repair, considering debt consolidation. So before you go ahead and pull the trigger on those things, stay tuned right now on some more information so that you're able to make educated decisions. The intention of it is basically just to bring you guys as much informative information over finances. And for you guys that don't know me, my name is Justo Villalobos, J Lobos, and I'm the owner of Buildworth Strategies. And we're obviously a credit repair organization here in Florida. And today's topic, I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about bankruptcies, different types of bankruptcies, obviously considering credit repair. And for you guys out there, maybe even considering debt consolidation, trying to get rid of some of your debts. So I wanted to go ahead and just share a few things with regards to that. But I'm going to go ahead and throw out a disclaimer first off. I'm obviously not an attorney. I'm not going to try to pretend to be one, but nevertheless, I've gone through my own personal situations, bankruptcy type stuff. I've helped hundreds of thousands of people in similar situations, and we obviously have an in-house consumer attorney that has provided information and knowledge. And basically, I wanted to go ahead and bring this over to you guys so that you guys out there could be informed and make better educated decisions about your finances. So let's go ahead and jump into the topic as to when to consider, or when do I go ahead and encourage somebody or tell somebody or a customer what to do when actually considering bankruptcy or credit repair. So the first things first, we have to always think about what the outcome is going to be, or what do we want out of the situation or the transaction that we're going to go ahead and take under, such as what are your goals? What are you looking to do? What would you want out of that? Why is it that you're even considering paying off debt? So for me, one of the first things that I always like to go ahead and ask is that, because now we have to circle everything that we're going to go ahead and potentially take on, and it has to revolve around what's the result, what's the end result as to what we're going to go ahead and obtain. So for you guys out there, for me first off, when I consider or thinking about bankruptcy, we obviously think about debt. So if you're somebody out there looking to purchase a home, keep in mind that considering bankruptcy is something that potentially could still stay on your report, could hinder you from obviously achieving that goal. If you're somebody who you don't really care about credit, or credit's not really in the radar, you're maybe already a homeowner. And keep in mind, guys, bankruptcies were actually created to protect us. In a sense, we have different types of chapters of bankruptcies. We have a chapter 7, which is obviously for consumers, for you guys out there that are eligible for a bankruptcy. And again, consult a bankruptcy attorney when considering this. So this is something, do your homework, do your research. Obviously, if you guys need information on credit repair, or you guys need the service, here at Buildworth Strategies, we offer a free credit evaluation. And if obviously do your homework on debt consolidation, there's different types of debt consolidations, which obviously we're going to talk on that today. So for you guys out there that maybe have a goal, and the goal is basically to try to eliminate debt, maybe you've gotten to the point that you've already been summoned, you've already been sued, maybe you didn't go to court, and now all of a sudden you're getting some sort of bank levy, a garnishment of wages. Maybe they continue to take away your tax money, or they're probably putting liens on your property or even your business. A bankruptcy could go ahead and dissolve that. Because why? Because that actually takes care of the debt. But if you're somebody who's really looking to have healthy credit because you have certain financial goals that you want to go ahead and achieve, that might not be the best route possible. Just given the fact that, keep in mind that when you go through a bankruptcy, the information will come up as a public record. So, and also all the accounts that you're obviously including in the bankruptcy would also report that as well. In a sense, what happens in credit, there's two things. There's a financial aspect of it, which obviously a bankruptcy could dissolve. Also a credit repair process or a dispute could also help out, or also a debt consolidation could also, it has its pros and cons, which we'll obviously talk about that. But there's also the information that's being reported. Information that's being reported is what's connected to your credit score. So in that particular case, if you're looking to have healthy credit, and obviously you're not going through a process of what I just said earlier in the conversation about being sued, or maybe now somebody's taking away your tax money or putting liens and stuff like that, and you want to have healthy credit repair program or a credit repair company can more or less help you with that in a sense, because they'll go ahead and initiate disputes, and those disputes will in turn have a potential of the information being deleted, and with that your credit scores are obviously going to go up. So keep in mind, guys, again, going ahead and talking about bankruptcies, there's different types. Obviously, a 7 would be ideal. A 7 really would relieve you from all debt, which is ideally. But again, you need to talk to a bankruptcy attorney, give you the different options. They look at certain things, assets, liabilities, and then they'll obviously look into your accounts. You have to be eligible for this type of program. If you are, and the objective is not to maybe in the future, in the next 2 years, potentially buy anything using credit, then go through the bankruptcy. And what's beautiful about a Chapter 7, which I love, is that once you've already gone through that Chapter 7 and you've already declared and the judge has said that you don't have to pay any of those debts, you could start establishing credit even faster. But keep in mind that the information that's negative will continue to remain on your report. So it would be wise not only to eliminate all that debt, but then maybe enter into a dispute process, hire a company like ours to help you to remove all that excess negative information so that you're gonna be really, really up there with regards to your credit scores. Now, if you're not eligible for a Chapter 7, you might be eligible for a Chapter 13, but keep in mind for those people out there that are considering this, if you're not eligible for a Chapter 7, Chapter 13, you're gonna have to do some sort of repayment structure. So that might not be feasible too. And again, depending on what your goals, what are you looking to do? If it's something that instead of actually filing for bankruptcy, because keep in mind too, for you guys out there that maybe are thinking of working for the government, these are questions and questionnaires, employment applications that you're gonna have to go ahead and put on there. If you're looking to maybe move into another property because your lease is about to be over, the association might even request if you've had a bankruptcy. That could be the difference between being approved or being denied. So that's why I'm very cautious when people actually tell me, should I file for bankruptcy or should I not? It has to be in a certain circumstance financially, or you have to be in a certain bind in order for that to be of an idea or a thought. Now, obviously, we have Chapter 11 out there for you guys that maybe have businesses, obviously considering that. But nevertheless, guys, consult with a bankruptcy attorney to give you the differences, give you the options, do your homework, do your research, and then make an educated decision. For me personally, on credit repair aspect of it, which is most of my customers, because now I'm going to tell the difference between debt consolidation and credit repair. And really what the difference is on both is, first off, on the debt consolidation, has the accounts already gone into the dark side? It's what I like to say. Have you already stopped making payments? Are they in collections? Have they been charged off? Because if it's already at that point, to be honest with you, what's the point of doing debt consolidation? By means, what I mean by that is, on the credit repair process, it could be very tedious, very detailed. If you're not aware on how to dispute using rules and regulations, it's going to be very difficult. You can get to the point that you get jammed up and you might not be able to have any additional success. But when it comes to debt consolidation, my suggestion is, if you've already allowed the accounts to go into a charge-off, they've already gone into a negative, then in that particular case, if you want to settle the balances, and again, guys, if your concern here is to have healthy credit, you paying off these accounts will not eliminate them from your credit report. They will literally be updated as paid for less than the full balance, settled, or in this particular case, paid in full. And in turn, they are not going to get removed. And if the objective is to have healthy credit, I lean back to the credit repair process, because in that particular case, disputing information using rules and regulations could help you to not only remove the accounts, and in turn, the scores are automatically going to go ahead and increase. So in that particular case, you can not only save yourself money, because if the information is deleted from your credit report, do you still want to go ahead and make those payments? Do you still want to go ahead and settle? If the objective or the idea was to obviously have healthy credit because you're looking to move, you maybe need another vehicle, you're maybe starting up a business and you need healthy credit, really have to consider that. So again, guys, there's different types of debt consolidations. We have private entities for you guys out there maybe that are considering debt consolidation because the accounts are still in a positive and active status and you still haven't made any late payments. Consider this and ask the right questions. There's two types of debt consolidations. There's a debt consolidation that is a profit and there's a non-profit. The difference is, for the profit ones actually will stop making payments to your creditors, and in turn, every single month will report lates, which if the objective here is to have healthy credit, that's obviously not a good strong point. Now, if it is a non-profit debt consolidation company, they would close out the accounts. They negotiate, they have certain settlements with the states, and in this particular case could be financially beneficial. If the objective is really not to have healthy credit, it's more to eliminate the debt, then maybe debt consolidation could be an idea, but it has to be a non-profit, because in that turn, then you're not going to incur late payments. And guess what? Who cares if they close out those accounts? If you get into a structured settlement, a payment structure that could be financially sound for you, lower the monthly that you're actually paying out there, get you back in track, back to focus, and obviously alleviate you from all that pressure and stress that comes with finances, then that might be the route. So at the end, you have to do your homework, you have to do your research. If you guys need any more information on this, we're obviously here at Buildworth Strategies more than happy to offer you guys a free credit evaluation. We also have different means, because besides credit repair, we also do other financial planning and structuring. And we also have a program that's called the debt stacking program that could potentially help you guys to eliminate debt much faster than normal. So consider that. So if you guys found this video to be very informative, educational, please like, subscribe, comment, and go ahead and share this with somebody who needs to hear this information, that's maybe going through the same similar situation. Share it with them, and let's go ahead and continue to keep the feed live. I'm gonna come back with more information for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for the love and support. Peace.